The Prairie View City Council meeting will now come to order for October 22nd, 2018 at 6 p.m. Ms. Johnson, would you give us the roll call, please?
Councilman Rowland,
Here.
Councilman Randall, Councilman Jones,
Here.
Councilwoman Williams,
Here.
Councilman Wallace.
Here.
Thank you, ma'am. And if we would now stand, if we can, for a brief invocation of the Pledge of Allegiance. Dr. Brown, would you be so kind as to lead us in a short invocation?
Heavenly Father, thank you for the assembling together of your people here in Prairie View. We ask that your divine blessings of peace and moving ahead, progress, take over each and every person responsible for making decisions for the benefit of the community. In Jesus' name, thank you. Amen.
Amen.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item is citizen comments. Elena Gaskin. Alana Gaskin.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alana Gaskin, student at Prairie View University, and I'm up here to talk to you about Abundance of Hands Ministry. Abundance of Hands Ministry is community outreach, driven through community outreach for the city of Prairie View through community service workshops and programs. Myself and Councilman Wallace have founded this ministry to serve the community. We have teamed up with 24 campuses from the university. We have teamed up with 24 campus organizations with the university to partake in these services. This past month, or in October, we have done 4 community service opportunities. We have helped the volunteer fire department and also 2 citizens, Mr. Leverett and Mrs. Anderson. So if you are in need of any assistance with handiwork, organizing and cleaning small or large tasks that require extra hands, there's a form outside on the table that you can fill out and give it back to myself and or Councilman Wallace, and we will love, and the students are eager to bridge the gap between the university and the city. So thank you. And it's called the Abundance of Hands Ministry.
Thank you. Anita Russell.
Danita Russell, resident of Prairie View, and just wanted to remind you the ditches on Richards Road and Wyatt Chapel still need to be mowed and cleaned out. And number 2, I just want to make aware the residents the need that we have in this community for volunteers. I volunteer with Meals on Wheels, and Prairie View is very short-handed in people, and it's like 1 or 2 days a month. That's all the commitment is. And if you need to swap out on days you can't make it, we can make those arrangements. So if you're interested in that, you can contact Ramona with the WARM, the Waller Assistant and Restoration Ministries, and she can sign you up. But we really need all the people we can help get in this community to help, because we're really short-handed. Thank you.
By the post office in Waller.
WARM is in Waller, near the post office, in Waller County land. Waller County land, and then WARM is behind it. Okay?
Ron Leverett.
Good evening, Mayor and Council and citizens. First of all, let me say thanks to the young lady that just made the presentation. I think that they are doing a very good job. Had an opportunity to come by my residence on Saturday, and I encourage all of the citizens that require or request assistance from this group to feel free to, those of you who are aware of some history. We had an opportunity to really do a lot of dialogue with the students. I was glad that the number of students that came by came by with Councilman Wallace, and I really appreciate them doing that. We had a chance to talk a lot about some real Prairie View history, and I do have a lot of documented Prairie View history at my residence. So again, I'm inviting them back, as well as any students or any citizen or staff or whatever, because I do have a lot of history of Prairie View, and I'll be willing to share that at any time. I want to thank the mayor for the start on putting the light on the lights. I hope they're going to be lights with an S on Holly Hop Street and the rest of the streets. I noticed that they're beginning to bring their lights down Business 290. I noticed that they've also completed quite a few lights on Richards Road, which is good. I hope that y'all get one on the corner of Richards Road and Muse Road. That's very, very much needed. I think that most of you who drive down that road know that unless you are familiar with that turn, you will pass by it, especially on a very dark and foggy night. So I commend you, Mr. Mayor, again for the leadership and I suppose making that happen. One other thing that I'm going to still continue to talk to the council about is streamlining the meetings. I still see, and I think that you are moving toward this in terms of the workshops rather than having a lot of the discussions and presentations that you have. I think it would probably be nice to streamline some of the presentations to workshops, by turning some of the presentations into workshops. Because I see a long meeting again tonight. I hope we don't have a 3 or 4 hour meeting. But in the meantime, I hope that we can hold our remarks pretty close to the desk. Thank you.
Kelvin Dickey.
Mayor and City Council for allowing me to speak tonight about the annexation of Prairie Meadow, which is one of the subjects y'all are going to be talking about tonight. I moved out here 22 years ago, and if I'd wanted to live in the city, I would have bought in the city. But I elected to be out in the country to where I could control what went on around me without a lot of restrictions. One thing y'all do need to know that y'all are not in, or we are not in your ETG or ETJ. We're in Houston, it's not y'all's. The second thing, even if you were able to get it back into y'all's, who's going to pay for this? How are y'all going to pay for the sewer, the upkeep of the roads and the things of that? That's a lot of money that the city don't have. Not only that, if you, I look at this as a land grab for taxes. And most of the people that live on Prairie Meadow are elderly, retired, on a fixed income, and here you are fixing to put more taxes on us. It's not right. One of the things, I don't know, I don't understand why we can't get any big business in here. And then I found out today that Prairie View has the highest tax rate of any city in the state of Waller. In the county of Waller. Higher than everybody else. And that may be a reason you may not be able to get grocery stores, pharmacies, something that, there's not a destination in this city. I go through it to go to Hempstead or go through it to go to Brenham. I mean, y'all need to bring some kind of business in here that would bring more revenue in here than trying to take over a subdivision. And the other thing is, I don't know what's going on up here in City Hall, but you've lost your city engineer, you've lost your city attorney, your city secretary, and 2 police officers here in just the last few months. And y'all need to address what's going on here instead of trying to reach out to somebody else. And I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Brett Harris.
Yes, I haven't been out here as long as Mr. Elvin, but I did move out here a couple of years ago. I moved in from Alabama. I thought being annexed into the city there, I don't want to be in the city with more taxes. I've already gone to about triple the property tax that I paid in Alabama. So more taxes on top of that is just not something I'm looking forward to. So just want to state my opinion opposed to annexation of the environmental area. Thank you.
J.R. Flood.
Good evening, everybody. As you know, I'm J.R. Flood. I live in that Brown Meadow area. And in a word, I'm echoing Mr. Dickey's feeling and ditto for Mr. Harris. We don't want it, leave us alone. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Peter Brown.